Hi Scrapbookers, Megan here with another process video. For this layout, I'm going to be using the Bluegrass Farm kit from Studio Calico, and that was the April kit. And sorry that the camera wouldn't focus on that box. I was just trying to show you that that was the Bluegrass Farm label for the Project Life kit. And I ordered the main Project Life kit and the main scrapbook kit, and I believe that was all. So here I am just kind of going through all the papers and trying to figure out which one I want to use as my main paper. And I'm going to use this one. It's from the Up and Down collection, or it's called Up and Down. And then I'm just kind of going through all of the other papers trying to figure out which ones will work with this layout. And with this kit, I did order the more paper add-on, so I got 2 sheets of all of the pattern papers. And here I'm just showing you some of the other things that I got. I ordered the 4x6 pad as well. Sorry about the focusing. And then these are all of the embellishments. And I'm not going to use all of them, but I am trying to stick with my kits because I haven't been using my kits at all. Like, I've used a couple pages from some of them, but I haven't really, like, I've just been feeling so overwhelmed that I just haven't been using my kits, which is kind of silly because I've been ordering them and then not using them. It doesn't really make any sense, right? So I finally decided that I was going to sit down and start using a kit, and this April kit has been one of my favorites, and so I decided to really start using this kit. And so for the next few layouts you will see me use this kit. And so I'm just kind of going through all of these cards and things and embellishments showing you what I might be using. And so I put aside all of this stuff so that I can pick out the papers that I want to use. And so I'm thinking that I will mat my photo on that paper that's right there that you can see that I'm putting the picture on. And so I'm just trying to figure out how like big I want the border to be. And so I decide to do it that big. And for this layout, I decided just to use my scissors. And I am such a perfectionist that I just wanted to have fun with this layout and not even worry about everything being perfect on there. And the paper that I showed you, it was called Weathered, and I just wanted to show you that so I would remember what it was. So here I am, just kind of fluffing up the paper. I don't know if that's what you call, but just bending the edges, just so that it gives it a little bit more depth. And then I cut off part of that blue paper, and that blue paper is my favorite paper. I wish I could have ordered more because it is so fun. I just love that paper. So here I am just trying to figure out how I want to mat the rest of this photo, because I wanted to do a couple different layers, and this is by Tim and Beck, and it was designed for Studio Calico, I guess. I don't know who Tim and Beck is, if it's a company or if it's the name of a collection, but I don't know. If you know, please tell me. Okay, so I cut that floral paper in half and decided I was going to have it peek out through both sides. And now I'm just trying to pick out a Project Life card to go along with this layout so that I can do my journaling. And there's this green one that I like that has room for journaling on it. And so I decided to go with that one. I pull out my Studio or Silhouette ink pad that I got with my stamp set from Silhouette, and I ink all the edges. And I wish I would have done this before because it was kind of hard to do it after gluing everything down. But for me, inking the edges is always an afterthought. I don't know why I can't think of doing it before. I need to just have a list of every kind of technique out there and kind of go down the list as I'm scrapbooking so that I don't miss anything. And like it's not like I would, do every single technique on every layout because that would be kind of a lot, but it would just be nice to have so that I remember these things before it's too late. And these two alphas came with the kit, and I really love that corkboard one. I think it's really cute. But I am actually going to use both of these. And this is a picture from a long time ago. This was 2006 or 2007. I don't even remember. But it was me and some ladies from my church were in a book club. I asked my my Relief Society leader if I could start a book club, and she was like, yeah. So I got to pick the book and everything, and I don't remember what it was called. It's the one by President Uchtdorf. And I can't remember what it's called, but the funny thing is that I didn't even read all of the book. I like got halfway through the book, and then the book club came up because we had like 2 weeks to read it or something like that, and back then I read really, really slow. So that's kind of the funny thing, which I didn't even write about in my journaling. I should probably add that somewhere on my layout. I don't know. But then I decided to pull out these, I think I want to say Teresa Collins, but I don't remember who these are by. It's white and gold lettering, just to kind of give it another, I don't know, I didn't really want to do all red for first and book, so I used those. And I'm sorry if like I'm not making sense. For some reason I just can't think today. My brain isn't working, which is not unusual. So here I am just going to cut off the rounded corners and things on this Project Life card so that it would match all the rest of my cards. And then I decided to use the extra pieces from that 3x4 card as accent pieces, or I don't know what you would call those, embellishment areas in the left and the right top and bottom corners. So I'm using my glossy accents to glue them down. For some reason, it wasn't working. I guess I had left the lid off and so it had dried. So I pulled out my scissors to see if it would help, and it didn't, and I was having a hard time getting it to go. I should have cut this out, so I apologize. And then finally, I pulled out a safety pin, and that worked. So I finally got that glued down. There on the bottom, and then the one on the top. And I actually glued these two on top because it was too thin, and so I thought doing two of them would be better. Give it more depth. Okay, so now I'm just trying to figure out the placement of the title. And I'm going to start gluing down all of these pieces of paper. But before I could do that, I needed to ink the edges on the Project Life card. So I did that. And then I'm going to glue down the picture layers. And so now I was thinking I was going to put down the title, but it just kind of looked bare behind where I was going to stick the word my. So I pulled out some washi tape, and I liked this black and gray chevron. So I stuck a piece behind that blue pattern paper, and then I'm going to place the word my on top of it. So the title is My First Book Club. And then I do pull out some more of that chevron washi tape to put right there. And I know you probably can't really tell or see the word my on that black washi tape, but it actually doesn't look that bad in person. Like, you can see it a lot better than in the video. So now I'm just placing down my title. And I'm just kind of fussing with that, which takes a little bit of time. This video I didn't make go as I'm sorry. For this video, I didn't have it fast forward as fast as I usually do, so it's kind of a lot slower. So I don't know if you like it like this, please tell me. If you don't, please tell me, because I'm not even sure if it's good the way that I was doing it before. Okay, so then I used that really skinny, it's kind of like a reddish pinkish diagonal washi tape that came with the kit as well. And then I decided to change, because at first I was going to have it say my first book group, but then at the last minute, I decided to change it to my first book club, because that's what it was called, was book club. And I pulled out these badges, and I'm going to use this one that says yay, this yellow one up there in the right hand corner, and I kind of move it around, and I'm not really sure if I'm going to use it yet or not. And I'm looking at the stamps, trying to think what else I want to do. And I'm sorry you can't see the bottom right down there. I didn't realize it was down so far, but I'm trying to figure out what else to do down there. And so I pulled off one of those sticker tags, trying to see if I liked that, and I didn't like that. And then I just cut off a piece of this. This was the 4x6 pad, and it was that same triangle paper that I really liked. So I put one down at the bottom and then one up at the top. And I glued them down using my glossy accents, which I am really in love with. I think I am going to start doing like a Friday pick of the week or something like that. And for this week, mine is going to be glossy accents because I know that it's probably been around for a while, but I just found out about it a few months ago and I finally went and bought it or bought some of my own like a month ago and fell in love. So that is my pick of the week. I just started watching PRT, which is the paper clipping roundtable, and they have picks of the week on there. So okay, so I use this. It's like a clear wood grain alpha, and it's not sticky on the back or anything, so you have to glue it down. And I just thought it would be kind of fun to have a word down there on the bottom. And so I'm just kind of playing around, trying to figure out if I should put that yay tag or yay badge down there with that, or if I should put it up at the top. And I finally decide I like it up at the top. So that's what I do. And now I'm just going to glue down the word fun with my glossy accents. And I think that is all. Oh, I do some spray misting. I am going to use this color shine. It's Tinsel by Heidi Swap. And I'm just going to splatter it on my layout. And I have a hard time with splattering. I don't know why. I have to use both hands. But so I use that, and then I think that's actually all that I use. I don't think I actually used that blue. I was afraid it would clash with the blue paper, pattern paper that I have on there. So I decided not to use that. Now I'm just going to do my journaling. And then that will be the end of my layout. So thanks for watching, and I hope we'll see you again soon. Bye.